Archaeologists in Poland recently unearthed the complete skeleton of a medieval knight from the 13th or 14th century under a shuttered ice cream parlor in the historic city center of Gdańsk. Experts have been working at the site in the historic Gdańsk city center district since 2023, but they only uncovered the remains of the knight in July after they removed a medieval tombstone. The stone slab was decorated with the carved image of a knight, and when they lifted it, they found the complete skeleton of an adult male underneath. It's an exceptional find and one of the most important archaeological discoveries in Poland in recent years, Sylwia Kurzywska, archaeologist and director of Archaeologists, the Polish archaeology firm, said in a statement sent to CNN on Tuesday. The tombstone is made from Gotland limestone, which was highly prized in the Middle Ages and was often imported from Sweden. The 150 centimeter (4 feet 11 inches) long relief depicts a knight sporting chainmail armor and mail leggings, with a sword and a shield. Important details of the artwork can still be seen. Despite the fact that it is partially damaged, the tombstone is remarkably well preserved, considering it was carved from soft limestone and lay underground for centuries, said Kurzywska. The knight is shown standing upright, with an uplifted sword, a posture likely symbolizing authority and elevated social status. She said, "This immediately sets it apart from other similar tombstones, which tended to be limited to inscribed epitaphs, heraldic panels, or Christian crosses. Only a small fraction included depictions of the deceased, and among these, most were simplified engravings on flat slabs designed for church floor use," Kurzywska said. What makes this find even more remarkable is that both the artwork and its archaeological context remain intact. The archaeologists also found the remains of a man who stood 170 to 180 centimeters (5 feet 7 minus 5 feet 11 inches) tall. That would have made him far larger than the medieval average. The bones were arranged naturally, confirming that the tombstone did indeed mark the original burial site. Preliminary analysis indicates excellent preservation, Kurzywska said, though she noted that no grave goods were found. Although no grave goods were found, all available evidence suggests that the deceased was a person of high social standing, most likely a knight or commander held in particularly high esteem and respect, she said. The church was built from oak found to have been felled in 1140. It was located in an early medieval stronghold occupied from the late 11th century to the early 14th century. This was a place of power, faith, and burial, a space of symbolic and strategic significance in the history of Gdańsk, said Kurzywska. The discovery offers an invaluable source of knowledge about the lives and deaths of Gdańsk's military elite in the 13th and 14th centuries, about medieval funerary traditions, and about cross-Baltic cultural connections, she added. Her team is now working on further analysis of both the tombstone and the skeleton. The stone slab is being cleaned and stabilized so that it can be documented and 3D scanned to allow for the digital reconstruction of missing fragments. Meanwhile, the skeleton will undergo anthropological and genetic analysis to reveal more about the knight's life. A facial reconstruction will also be made based on the skull. Gdańsk, formerly known as Danzig, is a historic port city on the Baltic coast and was once a major trading hub during the days of the Hanseatic League. Today, it is home to a number of historic buildings and monuments, including the 14th century Golden Gate and the 13th century St. Mary's Church, which is one of the largest brick churches in the world. The city was first mentioned in written records in the 9th century and became a member of the Hanseatic League in the 13th century. During the Middle Ages, it was a major trading center for the export of grain, fish, and timber. In the 17th century, it came under the rule of the Swedish Empire, but was eventually conquered by the Russian Empire in 1793. After centuries under foreign domination, Poland regained independence in 1918, and Gdańsk became part of the newly formed Second Polish Republic. During World War II, Gdańsk was occupied by Nazi Germany and suffered extensive damage, but after the war, it was rebuilt, and today it is one of the most important cities in Poland.